Hey, what's up, NASA? I just figured I'd go ahead and leave a video comment, man up or whatever. First off, I'd like to say I like your gameplays. You have a really good character as a commentator, and I respect that. I mean, I know it's hard to go ahead and, get critiqued as much as you do. Regardless, people dislike your videos. If you've looked at my channel, you've already seen I make vlogs, just, I mean, it's not exactly the same spectrum as your videos, but I do subscribe to a lot of the commentators that are out there, Thunder Toro or Legend of Thunder, Blame Truth, Only Use Me Blade, yourself. I have a couple other guys, just can't off the top of my head think about it. I feel you on guys who troll. I mean, that can be a little bit of a hassle. I mean, you put a lot of work into your videos, obviously your ability to play didn't come overnight, so I guess it sucks to get trolls, commenting, oh yeah, this sucks, blah blah, but you kind of just, I guess you take it with the good and the bad. It happens to me a lot. I'll go to like one of the major, guys who do video logs, vlogs and stuff. It happens when I do a video response. People will be like, oh, you suck, or grow up, whatever, whatever they want to say. It's, kids trolling just to troll. There's no reason for it. Let me go ahead and get to the purpose of this video. I slightly disagree with the whole like, favorite, share kind of idea. I think it's a great idea. It's nice to have people like your videos, actually genuinely like them, not just, I think this is alright, this is kind of cool. I genuinely appreciate when people that are on my channel, and they're subscribed to me, they say, hey, check out this video, it's my friend, Zach, and he's really funny, or whatever. Getting shoutouts from big YouTubers, for me, it's Shay Carl, Nice Peter, Kasim G, all those guys, the people at the station, all those guys that make YouTube videos and are genuinely famous for making videos of them doing everyday life. And maybe mine's not as out there and enjoyable for people to watch, but you come to the point where you need to get some kind of help. I like to entertain my friends, and if they want to share it with their friends, that's cool. I don't get as many views as the big YouTubers that I spoke of before. I'll never get as many views as the guys that play Black Ops, because it seems to me, obviously, there's a bigger pool of people that want to see Black Ops videos, regardless if they go, 40-0, 50-0, or if they go 10-5. It's just, it is what it is, and you really can't match that level unless you get to that level of I guess fame. And the same goes for guys that go ahead and they're in the top 5 most subscribed or whatever. Niga Higa, Ray William Johnson does equals 3. Given those aren't, Ray William Johnson does new vlogs, but I'm never going to be able to compete with that. So that's why I'm saying getting shout outs from people, that helps. And getting liked and favorited, telling your friends to share it with their friends, that's fine. Because really all I just want to do is make people laugh, and if I get some subscribers, that's cool. It's not like the end of the world if you never get picked up, and and in Legend of Thunder's case, if he never gets picked up for premiere director at Machinima, is it gonna kill him? No, it's just just something that's gonna come along if you enjoy it. But really, all it's about is finding people that like your style, like the way you do things, regardless if it's vlogs or Black Ops videos, Homefront. I like them all. It's not gonna stop me from doing what I want to do. And don't get me wrong, it's good to get a posse. It's nice to find find a group of people rather, that will be like, hey, go check out my friend. He's really good. And it's something that's cool. But none of my friends have YouTube accounts, and they're not making videos. They don't have subscribers. They just watch YouTube to watch YouTube. And I just kind of fell into this. I was like, that might be a cool idea. Do a daily vlog, or do something that might be kind of out there. But it's all about, if you got to find a posse, If you're gonna find a posse, I guess, I mean, if that's the way you gotta get your views, that's cool. I'm not downing you for it, because if I had friends that did vlogs, I'm sure they'd promote me and I'd do the same for them. The summary of all of this is pretty much, if people want views, they're gonna do what they can to get those views. If they want subscribers, they're gonna get those subscribers. Whether they think they're good at Call of Duty or Homefront, even if they're not, whether they're good, whether they think they're funny doing vlogs or skits or not, they're still gonna look for the best way to get their videos out there so they can get seen by everybody. So I appreciate you watching my video, and have a nice day. Later.